Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Besiege. And unbeknownst to me, there's only one zone left in Tolbrand, as the next few zones have not yet been unlocked. So, hopefully this is a more challenging one. Now, it looks like the objective is raise and steal. So it looks like we have to raise that sword out of the, well, I would say stone, but the sword itself looks like it's made out of stone, so... Alright, well, we may have something that can do this, and that would be the forklift, but I don't think the forklift really has much power to lift. It can grab, and it can lower and raise the grabbing arm, but not really having power to lift it. So... let's see if this will work. I doubt it will, and if it doesn't, then we'll move on to a redesign of some sort that I think will do the job. Alright, so I have it. Fortunately, I can't raise the sword up, but I can kind of jiggle it around. Maybe if I let go and lower down the forklift, and then there we go. You don't quite have it, and I'm afraid if I let go of it, it will drop again, but we can try. Okay. So more than likely, all I'm going to have to need to do is design a forklift that has an ability to raise the sword up a little bit higher. As the sword's just a little bit too long. So that shouldn't be too hard to do. So I'm going to go ahead and stop and do a little bit of a redesign. Okay, the first attempt I'm going to make is actually only a very slight modification of the forklift. And the idea is I'm going to use two grabber arms, and hopefully I'm going to shuffle the grip from one grabber arm to the next, and use the forklift to be able to raise and lower the sword. At least that's the idea. So what we're going to do here is we're going to drive forward, and we're going to let the grabber arm on the forklift grab, but first I need to lower it down as far as I can get it. You can see how it's a little bit in front of the other grabber arm. Now that we have hold of it, I'm going to reel it back up. Ooh, I got it stuck. Alright, so maybe not lower the arm that far, because I'm having a little bit of a issue with it being stuck now. Alright, I think I'm going to have to start over. Alright, so I just need to not lower it down so far, so that it gets stuck on the other grabber arm. Maybe all I needed to do was release. That might have been it. But alright, this time I'll try and be careful there. So we're going to grab the sword, and then we're going to raise it up. Then use the piston here to grab the sword, and let go with the forklift. That way it doesn't drop. And then we need to bring the forklift back down and let the piston back so that it grabs. Let go with the piston. And then bring her up. And do the piston again. Let go. And do we have it? Not quite. Bring the forklift back down, if I can remember the control. Oh, we're a little bit stuck here, so I'm just going to probably have to hold in the V key. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted to have happen. Hopefully it's not stuck. Alright, so I'm going to need to hit... yeah, I got it stuck. There we go. I managed to do it. Did we get it out? Oh, we got it out, but then some crystals formed here. I'm a little bit stuck. I also lost a wheel. I don't have the sword up quite high enough, and it's at an angle now, so I can't get it with the... Oh, my wheels are just coming off like crazy. Where do I have to bring the sword? Over there. Alright. The only problem is I have lost so many wheels that I'm not so sure if I can turn anymore. Ooh, don't tip over. Not really sure how I lost those wheels. But it looks like we did it just through brute force. Alright, well that was pretty challenging, but I was able to do it with some creative thinking. And I think I could have done that a little bit less sloppy, but pretty easy. It only took a little bit of a modification. It just kind of came to me that I could use the piston arm and just kind of shuffle so that I can make the fork arm lower and raise to lift that sword out, just kind of shift it from hand to hand is at least the idea. Well, it worked out, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and this is it for all of the different zones that exist in the game at the moment. I may revisit some of the other zones and try and tackle them with some more bizarre designs and have a little bit more fun with them, but for now, this is Mouse Gunner signing out.